here we have my second Shoutcast. This is blue team is a team of a lot of platinum level players. We've got 2 yellow players, newbie, and I think it was Jungi, but I don't remember. Some roasted beef is like 1700. I actually don't know Taste of China. Belfi was the lowest at higher than any yellow over here. So, blue team definitely stacked. A lot of very, very good players. Look at the bans real quick. We're actually doing a draft mode here since we don't have Amber. So everybody actually has enough champions to do this kind of draft. Dr. Mundo, Jana, Udir all banned out for blue team, so a lot of CC there. A lot of really, really tanky characters there. Over on the purple team, they banned out Blitz, Corki, and Rise. So again, a lot of utility slash tanky with the Rise pick and the Blitz pick, ban I should say, and then Corki. The picks for the separate teams, we've got a Shaco jungle for blue, Kennen, Akali, Brand, Annie. So pretty much all capable of going AP. ADs here could be Kennen and Shaco. If these guys actually try to play this seriously, they might just totally troll this whole game. So over on the other side, we have a Kayle, looking like Kayle top lane, Graves Taric bot, a Nocturne jungle, and an Orianna mid lane. So we'll see how this matches up. I don't know Zigzlal at all. I believe he's actually like a 1900 yellow. So a platinum player. Hopefully I'll probably pick up. Why are they so loud? Watching him play. So I am actually going to be eating during this. I apologize if it sounds awful, but I'm pretty hungry. So here we go. Just to kind of look at some of this stuff. I've actually never seen a Kayle top. Apparently using a Cassiopeia page, so 2190. With AD runes. What? Oh. I don't know why that says cast, because this is obviously an AD page. I didn't look too terribly close at it. Could be going up against an AP top lane. Probably going up against an AP top lane since it was 4 AP champions, potentially 5. They might be running all AP, which would be really kind of funny, I think. Let's just see what these guys are running. That is a physical damage Annie. AD Annie. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Go away. Okay. Did I see jungle? Move speed. That is a that is not a jungler page. That's a very interesting page. So Brand is actually going AP. Akali, I actually don't know what a typical Akali page is. It looks like a tanky AP with health, fizz, MP, AP, and health. Wild butt pounding. That's awkward. Not surprised to see that though. Master AD cannon top apparently. So that'll be interesting. What runes is he running? Imagine move speed and pen. Nope. Pen, AD, armor, and MR per level. Pretty good stuff. And then the Shaco. It's rocking flat everything. Very odd. Wants an early advantage and offensive jungler tree, so that's not, you know, that's pretty, I think that's pretty standard. So, we're going to be moving to the load screen here shortly. Summoners, incredibly offensive blue team, every single person running Ignite, whereas on the other team, everybody is pretty much running Flash. Imagine that. So, here we are. We're about to head into the load screen. I'm going to check to make sure the stream actually picks up the game correctly. I need to fix, ever since I got my new monitor, my stream has been in the funky, there we go, in the funky spacing. It's very odd. So we'll see how this goes. So, how I think this is going to go, I think it's going to be these two bot. I think we're going to have Kedden, Annie bot versus Graves, Tarek bot. I think Jungi is going to be Jungi or Kali mid / top, and then obviously jungle should go. Oh, fire team. Now I don't entirely get it. I mean, it's just these two that are the fire team.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Didn't realize that they were repping the Fire Nation. There we go. Afraid of early aggression. Zanny charging her schnizzle. Actually, she did. Not surprised she didn't charge that stuff. Top. Now this is going to be a counter jungle that's probably going to actually do something. You've got 3 people stacked up here, and Zigzwall is kind of off on his own. Probably just going to go ahead and get rid of that. So we can focus on the game. Real. I think they're going to take race. Called up. Opening gear, boots, H-pots across the board. Blue team, nary a single ward present. I don't think they're taking this too seriously. It looks like they're just going to be going for as many kills as possible. Sorry about the wonky camera there. I accidentally bumped my mouse. Whereas we've got boots, H-pots across the board, except for Tarek, who is running 3 wards, 3 H-pots, and the Fairy Charm. Looks like we've got some form of a level 2 gank going on here. Nope. Yep. Level 2 gank on top lane. This could likely be very painful. Yep. Ghost, Ignite, and not the first blood. It's a good escape by Zigzwall. Maybe escape. Oh. Gets ignited, but gets back to the fountain. Nice try, roast beef. Who's now in an awkward position, but is probably going to find his Nocturne. Keeping him to Carl, pretty much dominating Belfi right here, but is using a lot of mana to do it, and he doesn't have a lot. So some roast beef. Trying to this red. I think this is hilarious, but unfortunately for Garrett, that was a very, very quick red, and he's going to be very, very disappointed that that didn't do anything. Might. Nope, not going to do anything with that. So, good job by Kale. Kind of playing it safe. Bot lane. Looks like a lot of mana has been expanded without really a whole lot to show for it. Carl. What you doing? Garrett doing some damage, but I don't think Kale was quite in the right spot for that. Now here comes Shaco. Shaco kind of don't want to go into that bush. I don't blame him in the slightest. Bot lane. Stun. Oh my gosh, camera. And some damage. That pillar. Carl knows both of these characters very, very well, so we'll see how this matchup continues to go. I think that's going to be Orianna until level 6, and then I think she's going to get dunked on. So enjoy that harass while you can, girl, because you're not going to have it for very long. Actually, look at CS. Is a marginal, very, very slight advantage to blue team currently. Had some decent ganks from both sides so far. I think there are more summoners on cooldown for purple team. And blue. Yes, that is correct. And Annie is charging her laser. Not really sure what to talk about in regards to this game. Just kind of checking things out on the map. Bot lane seems like it is incredibly action-packed. Cypher really trying to help out his AD carry, but I mean that's just having to deal with 2 AP bot. Is you running AD? I actually don't know your base stats well enough to know. Yeah, you take that out. I don't know stats. Bad caster is bad. Not really gonna do anything there. Hitter. Oh, that's a problem.
First blood.
Nice shield. Not sure it's gonna matter. Nice shield. Well done there by the Orianna. I have no idea what happened down here. Heal baited. Gonna get wrecked. Yep. There it is. Might pick up a double. She does some damage. Oh, and she just leveled. That's no bueno. Taste of China picking up, keeping it even, picking up that turret kill, and Shaco is coming down to kill that Graze. Graze getting really far back. So good job there by Trib for seeing that as an issue. Carl is out of mana. He needs to be careful. Kali charges up some energy, and she'll probably be all right. Kale starting to harass Kennen a bit. Kennen is in fact going AD. Starting to see some items built. Shaco is still ambiguous. I'm pretty sure he's AD. Or going to be going AD rather. That cameraman is bad. Sorry, let me get that actually on something for you guys. Ward coverage is non-existent from both teams except Kale has this one ward right here, so if she lets that lane push a little bit, Kennen might be able to be ganked by that Nocturne. Nocturne is not even yet 6, giving away that second blue. So Orianna going to have all the mana in the world to push this Akali around, so we'll see how this goes. I'm going to be grabbing a snack here. I'm pretty hungry, so I apologize if the sound of chewing is obnoxious. Meanwhile, Shaco is keeping the blue for himself, keep up those jungle times, and just allow him the ability. I wonder if Carl called MIA. Looks like he did. Kali dodges everything. I don't know what Garrett was doing right there. That's gonna be rough. It's gonna be very rough. Down he goes. Meanwhile, Carl is pushing the schnizzle out of that lane. Do they have that on the timer? I don't know what's going on there. Carl needs to get out of there, though. It's about to be rough. Bot lane CS favors blue team, but it's split between two APs. Mid lane favors Orianna by 1. So kind of favors Orianna. Akali's gonna be a pain in the teeth here now. She's got that revolver. But Orianna with blue buff should be able to keep pushing this and maybe actually go gank something. That Shaco being very patient. Oh no. And the trap is foiled. Some roast beef wasted a lot of time right there. Job by Carl. Seeing that thing right up. Oh, another kill down bot. Unanswered. Looks like they almost got dominated by the double AP though. So good job to them. Sorry I missed that. Bad at watching my sides. Having never really done this before, so backcaster is bad. I will see to improve. I'm sorry. Trying to keep an eye on the mini-map, but all the dots are oftentimes. Can I... What does that do? Okay, there we go. Just watch for a little bit while I'm eating. That way I don't have to. That way you don't have to watch my jerky motion. So overall, a slight gold advantage to purple team. Into an extra kill. Here we go. This might actually yield something. 3-man gank on mid Akali. Well done by them. That was good damage from the brand. That Kale really trying to pick up that brand is gonna do it. And vulnerability, not for very long though, so she's gonna fall, I'm sure. Yep. So on all, that was 2 for 1, which is still good. And Carl is getting out of there using his ult to kind of keep that cannon back a little bit. So 700 gold, not huge, but you know, might do something. So, taking a quick look at the lanes and what people are building, that AD cannon is going to continuously throw me off why he's not doing more damage with his abilities. That's because his abilities aren't where his damage is coming from. That's just his CC. Akali should be able to sustain quite well with that Gunblade. Starting to work towards that Bilgewater Cutlass or Gunblade. Did I say Gunblade already? I totally meant Revolver. Taste picking up a single kill. Brandon's gonna pick this up though. Oh, misses. Good dodge by Trib. Needs to keep running though. Those boots of mobility. Good dash. Shaco has to call this chase off. What is he going to do instead? He found himself a blue, which kind of sucks for Orianna. We'll see how this goes. Getting right on that. Attacking from behind so that he gets that, I think that's the poison shiv damage. If I recall correctly. I've only played Jungle Shaco a couple times. I'm actually pretty terrible at it. And it's because I don't like stealth characters. And part of that is I'm not good at playing them. I have no idea what that lag just was. Although it looks like some roast beef is going to destroy Carl right here. Yep. And there was nothing Carl could do because of his cooldowns. So getting caught out quite a bit there. No ward on either side. is usually a good idea in general. You steal my blue, I steal yours. We're all friends here, and that cannon wants his blue back. So, yep. It's a good ult by KO, but it's not gonna matter. Cannon barely getting away. That is so unfortunate for the purple team. Damage from some roast beef is pretty insane considering he really only has Madrets. Masteries with 5 ranks in poison shifts though. So that's where a lot of that's coming from. He is looking at picking this up. Nicely done. That was very well coordinated with the 2 APs mid. Very, very well coordinated. Of course, since this turret is down, that leaves the bot lane dual AP meta, new meta, to roam. That Annie is completely out of mana, but it kind of doesn't really matter, honestly. In a lot of ways. Pick up that fear, but I don't think it's going to yield anything. Starting to get a bit of a snowball going here. Now we've got a 2k advantage. No one's yet to take Dragon. 2k gold advantage at the 15-minute mark to blue team, which is not insurmountable, but it's starting to be something. I kind of look at if you are 20% to 25% more gold than the opposing team, at that point that I feel is a fairly sizable advantage. This Annie, I gotta figure these guys aren't taking it too terribly serious because this Annie is pretty much completely out of mana. And she's staying in lane, like she's just riding this. Oh, she's AP Annie. Why did I not see that? I'm really bad at looking at items apparently. Actually, I hadn't looked at bot lane for a while, so. Using tibbers and abilities primarily for stun, which means she's probably just charging it with Disintegrate. Purple picks up mid turret, while bot goes back down to push. Blue team still not warding, still not caring. Kennen picks up the Kale, I'm assuming what was a dive to be that far down. We've got a gank going down here, picking up one, and going to pick up the other. This is why you ward, kids. Bringing it still 10 kills to 8 advantage for blue, but keeping the gold pretty close. And because of the 4-man stack on bot, this is going to leave blue an opportunity to take mid and probably top turrets. And allow roast beef to continue counter jungling. Or, you know, farm champions from mid lane. Meanwhile, these two are taking the dragon. Does Shaco know this? Nope. So no spider senses there. No tingling. Let him know that something's going down. That dragon will appear back again a little before the 23-minute mark. Yeah, kind of a late dragon. You know, 16 some change. See how that pans out. Hey, you. Have a locked camera. Shaco really counter jungling Nocturne a lot here. And I think that shows in their respective level. Well, let's look at their levels. Shaco is 12 from ganks. Nocturne is 9. Shaco with 4 kills, 2 assists, whereas Nocturne is rocking a 1-2-3 scorecard. Has more CS, but that's not as good as 4 kills. Top lane, my bad. I'm feeling that's a snowball that's just going to keep going against Kale. Shaco's looking for an opportunity to jump in on this. Going to find an Orianna. It's not really yield anything. Some wards going down. Purple team, blue team wants that. Akali pays with it for her life.
Red team's
Or
turret
with
has
her
been
life, that's what I'm
destroyed.
trying to say. Did Shaco run away with the buff though? Yeah, Shaco got the buff. That's kind of funny. Jumped on though. Fear gets broken by the deceive. Cue Benny Hill music. And Newbie's coming down. I wonder if he has an ult. That would get hairy real quick. Yeah, Shaco's just getting out of here. Let's see what I like. Newbie was waiting for them to do. He did not, which I think is very wise. But that's going to be some damage coming down. Oh, Carl was caught. That's one burst. Chain CC'd. Zypher needs to be very worried at this point. That's AD Annie and AD Cannon, which is still very odd, but that brand is still going to burst the crap out of you. Meanwhile, Akali's coming. Maybe to clean up Shaco. Not a very good idea for purple. He's getting totally caught out here. Good flash. But two of them are going for it, and they are going to get it. Deceive again. Just turret diving and not caring. That Akali is trapped, but it's just gonna be. Nope, nope. Carl. Well done. I don't know if she could. Just tried to back and beat the timer. She couldn't. Suiciding would have been much better. Giving Carl another kill. The 16-10 scoreline. Making this a little bit more one-sided. We've got a 3k and some change gold advantage for blue team. And their teamwork and coordination is pretty impressive the way they're stacking CCs. That's very well done. Very little overlap time. Shaco probably gonna get away here. Yep. Right into the box, and you're done. Fortunately, that's why I hate going up against that champion. He's so hard to hit that. Harris can grab himself some CS. How are we doing on items? Annie with a Sunfire cape. Looks like Tank Annie. Strikes is very odd. Kennen probably going to die here. Kind of caught out. Nocturnal. Annie is just going. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. They're going double fire. So they are a fire team. So you guys having a good time. Technical skills impeccable. Trying to keep it a little bit more interesting by, of course, doing some suboptimal vibes. That was a lot of CC, but not a lot of damage. And are they going to pick up two? Yep. It's 2 kills. Brand, in the meantime, pretty much just concerned with taking those ones. And then runs into Oriana. So I kind of feel like these guys are playing overly aggressive to keep things interesting. And here we go. Shaco is not going to get away from that one. Bringing the gold almost to a dead even tie. 500 gold difference at the 22.5 minute mark. Really not a whole lot going on with that. Kennen.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Looks like he's gonna try and catch himself a Kale. Kale. Looks like he was waiting for it. Didn't even try and back. That damage. Not as much as might expect. And Kale walks away because of the invulnerability. Ghosts out of there is not wanting anything to do with that Akali. No ward, so Akali doesn't even really know where that Kale went. Kale goes back in. I don't know about all that.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
So purple, meanwhile, had 2 stack bot against nobody, so they picked that turret up pretty well. This Annie looks like she's probably going to get wrecked. But there's some support here, so it might not be for naught. Zypher is going to go down. So we've got 3 stacked mid for blue. They were not able to pick up that brand. Graves is just trying to get out. I don't think he'll be found, but it would be hilarious if he's doubled on that brand because that would be a trade. Orianna is apparently very nervous, not seeing a lot of champions. Dragon is back up, has been for about a minute. We'll see if any teams go towards that. There's just been a lot of action recently. Stop winking at me, brand. We're not going back to buy. 1500 dash. Oh, looks like she wanted to get a piece of that action. Kennen versus Kale. This is a very odd lane. I'm not used to seeing Kale. This is Kale even building. Pretty much going AD. Pretty solid AD build. It's AD Kennen versus AD Kale. I didn't know AD Kale was a thing. And it might not be, for all I know. Purple is going to pick up Dragon while this experience is going down. Zypher getting completely caught out. Was nowhere near anyone. Looks like, yep, brand just kept pushing at low HP, so they left the Dragon, picked up the brand. Which also stopped the push. Nocturne is going to try and pick this up solo. That was a lot of damage to a lot of different people, but Orianna might now pay for it. Shaco hurts real bad. Good flash. Shaco seems most worried about AD damage, so picked up that Hex Drinker. Oh, nice. Wrong direction, guys. Unfortunately, some roast beef knows that champion pretty well, apparently. The counter jungling is too strong. I need to figure out these settings. I need to learn actual camera navigating skills. This is much harder than it looks. And the turn advantage like 300 gold to advantage to purple team. Those dragons are really helping them out, keeping them in this, making at least a little interesting. 26-minute mark. We've got a scoreline of 21-18, so fairly high kill game. People seem to be going for champions and not overly interested in farm. Nocturne with a triple longsword build, so bam, check that out. I wonder if all of those are going to become things. I don't really know. Gets caught out. Unfortunately, I was looking at items and didn't see if he just wandered into lane where there were 3 champions. If so, that is really unfortunate. Try not to give 3 kills away, but I'm sure blue team will take them if they're up for grabs. That led to the immediate pushing down of a base turret. Things are starting to look a little on the off-kilter side. We've got Kale going up against pretty much everyone. Ults going off all over the place. No one dying yet. For either side. Very close though. Pick up the inhib while people were running. Lots of low blues. 2 GAs already. Macaulay and Shaco, which are 2 people you do not want to have GAs. Orianna needs to watch herself here. She could find an unpleasant surprise on the other side of that brush. Kind of going over here to pick up himself up some farm. Meanwhile, there's a giant stack bot that Hanny Akali are going to be picking up. It looks like, for the most part, Annie's content to let Akali have a lot of it. Meanwhile, Garrett is clearing that. With an inhib down. It's going to make it so that all lanes automatically push to the advantage of blue. And see. Let's go, Shaco. What are you up to? Starting to build tankier and tankier. That's unfortunate. Nocturne. People are starting to think about Baron. And blue team fancies that they're powerful enough for this, and I think they're right. But I think purple team knows what's up. Carl completely hanging his team out to dry here. Should not have gone for even gone to that blue. Trade of brand. Garrett tried to smite seal, unsuccessfully so, but they did pick up a kill for that. No, I'm sorry, they did not pick up a kill. Blue team picked up the kill. Cypher flashed over to try and make that more successful. Not the case. Akali finally catches up to that Orianna. Oh my gosh, did I always hate that matchup when I was Orianna, before Orianna was even nerfed. But Akali wasn't nerfed either, and neither was Gunblade. So it's ridiculous amounts of OP all over the place. Shaco's picking up that blue buff that Orianna probably shouldn't have been trying to get. Free Baron is free for the most part, and ended up in a 2-kill for none. And the advantage of blue team. Blue team is just pushing down turrets now, and not even really caring that getting attacked by the AD carry. Graves really kind of needs a whisper so that they actually do feel this. Kayle already kind of has some armor shred with that black cleaver, so the opposing team is going to be feeling that. A lot of attack speed. I've actually never played AD Kayle, so this is new to me. Looks good. And that's some damage. Throwing out some damage. Cypher gets wrecked. Garrett gets wrecked. I'm not even sure how that was initiated. I think it's so capture to keep an eye on the minimap, like solely to keep an eye on the minimap for me. So I'm not gonna do roast beef. Just not even caring. Purple team on the fountain. Pretty much going to be GG's, I have a feeling, coming up soon. Very interesting item builds with a very tanky Annie. And she drops in the end. But it's probably not going to oh, I am using code one. Make sure that was good jukes. Very good jukes. Not going to matter, but good jukes.
Red team's inhibitor respawning soon.
Good done. Oh my gosh, do I hate Akali. Good job. Purple inhib is back up. They're in the process of losing 2 inhibs. They have 2 naked inhibs. Either one of those if we can just come in and kill if these guys don't pretty much camp their base, and they still have super minions pouring in, so they need to kind of see to those a little bit. The gold advantage is still relatively tight. It's within 10%. Only 4K difference between these two teams. The coordination of blue teams is so great. That being said, There goes some roast beef. He's gonna deceive right out of there, I bet. Yep. Bam. They know where he's going, so there's always that. And Garrett is on it. Not wanting to let this one get away. And almost does anyway. Cypher gets killed. Support for carry, probably worth it. And Kale is getting melted. Managed to stay alive. Purple team picking up 2 kills for free there. And trying to make it an ace. Splitting DPS a bit right now. Down goes Oriana to that Akali. Not a whole lot that they can do about that. She flashes, kinda KS's the cannon a bit. Kale has returned and is looking to deal some damage, and some damage is in fact had. That Akali is making her presence known. Trib is completely out of mana right now. Kale rocking double buff. That is a red buffed Akali just wanting to get out. Wanting nothing to do with this, and by nothing to do with this I mean it's going to go kill with Graves. And heal baited. Well done, Trib. Zypher's grabbing himself some CS. Very good. Kale doing likewise in a much more efficient / effective manner. Pardon me while I throw some things away. That is now a double buffed Kale. Thanks to the kills. She go for another P-Dancer. At some point I'm expecting her to get a Bloodthirster, but she hasn't yet. She has enough for it right now if she wanted it. She's just pushing super hard. I think there might be some action bot lane. Oh, that flash. Oh, Carl. Totally whiffed that ult, unfortunately. Not that it matters. Blue team playing carelessly and paying for it. Technically far superior, but doing very odd, making very odd strategic decisions of when to go in and when not to. So I'm pretty sure Brandon and Annie are just kind of trolling. I mean, look at their builds, right? Everything red. Building everything red. I don't even know how you make Rageblade work on those characters. And Kennen is joining them. I don't know what to make of that build. Pretty much everything except for the Akali build is very atypical, and that Akali does so much damage and is getting so many kills. Garrett's here to kind of ruin her day a bit. We'll see if this goes well for him. Get support. I think it will go well. He did not, so it did not really go anywhere. Baron has popped. Dragon is up. That just looks weird. Boy, do I not like that at all. Yeah, we want that. I think this is the last thing I'm going to do tonight. I'm getting pretty tired. I've got work tomorrow. Black. Yeah, 3 Sunfire Capes. 3 Rage Blades. 2 GAs. Oh, 4 Rage Blades. Very nice. Pick up the Shaco kill. Not entirely sure if they caught him. What's going on there? Gold advantage still slightly, ever so slightly, in favor of blue. I'm kind of waiting for a 5v5 team fight. That is going to happen anytime soon. Zypher once again getting a bit caught out there. Very interesting flash by Brand. Probably going to yield a kill. Nope. Really afraid of that Kale. That AD, that attack speed Kale, I guess you should call it. really terrifying for him. Oh, the CC goes down. This is probably going to be GG. There goes the AD carry. Open Nexus. Starting to put some auto attacks on it. Not really getting any kills. Oh, that Akali gets melted, but it's back. They need to focus her. They did not focus her. Brand goes down. Kennen looks like he might go down. Yep, that fear goes off. He's gonna fall. Meanwhile, that Akali is just leading these two on in just a chase. No avail. Here comes that Shaco. It's gonna be painful for somebody. And Bones Killer trying to run through. The other two are more interested in saving the base. What happens when you don't proof up? Some good CC, and there are a lot of people here now. So I'm gonna beef stuff around. Oh, has made wiser decisions in his past. Probably about to be stunned. Nope, the sieve goes off first. Nope, I lied to you. Yep, sieve did go off first. I did not lie to you. Ghosting up to there, picks up the kill. So many kills going back and forth. Gold advantage is pretty much non-existent. It's less than an elixir, but this base is wide open. Take down an inhib and just plow into that nexus. So, blue team, I still feel has a distinct advantage. That being said, Graves takes out the brand. So 3 down blue. Not that purple can really capitalize on this. These guys need to hurry up and finish this game. I'm getting very sleepy, and I do have work in the morning. Blue looks like they're posturing, about to posture for Baron. We'll see how this works out for them. Air camera to follow those two while I do some things outside of the game. It's going to be looking choppy here for a little bit because I'm actually alt tabbed, even though you can't really tell that. Looking at the scores. Kennen Akali really doing some work. That Shaco's about to fall off. That being said, that is a frozen mallet and a hex trigger. I'm surprised he didn't get a maw. Akali, Brand, and Annie totally troll building. Buying all of the same items. So we have 4 boots of mobility, 3 Shuralias, 4 Sunfire Capes, 3 Rage Blades, and it kind of looked like Brand was trying to build another Shuralias. Like, super amusing. Blue, I'm assuming, got Baron. Yeah. Looking at builds. Perfect. Kind of fail there. Not sure it's going to matter, though. Oh, that was a good exhaust. And Kennen's probably going to pick this shiz up, no problem. So there's that. Trying to pick up Annie. I think they're going to get that. What is Shaco doing? Oh, they're looking to push this.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
They're looking at going for... Oh, I think they should have gone for game right there.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
A lot of pings going all over the place. Oh, do we have an ult? Yes, we have an ult. Trids. Meanwhile, that Nexus is going to go down fast. They got the kill. That Nexus is going to take some damage. Yep. Shaco had ult. This might very well be GG's. Can only CC one of them. And GG. Oh! Oh! Impressive. Very impressive. Call probably that. Ooh. That is so much damage. Even. Oh my gosh, 80 What? Actually, it's camping that Nexus. Even though Purple Team has the gold advantage by ever so slight a margin, we're at a point where people have finished item builds. It's just really not mattering. Very, very simply, and don't know what to talk about when the game has gone this long. I will not be surprised if we actually end up having a backdoor finish. CS-wise, definitely in the advantage of Purple Team. That Kale is very fat. So much damage coming out of that Kale. I think your confidence is the final question. Australia's all over the place. So much movement speed. This is a brand. That brand's gonna fall real fast. Kali and Shaco going for it. And that's gonna be GG. Backdooring finish.
Victory.
Very interesting game. Very, very interesting. Those builds. Tra-la-la-la-la. I have to give MVP of the blue team to that Shaco, who had so much map presence. As amazing as Nocturne Danks were, his influence across the map and even split pushing into the end game is very strong. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this wasn't boring for you. It was a very odd game, atypical in many ways. So